a little bit. You can either sit down warming up or stand if you like. And let's begin. Just slowly raise the arms up a little bit. Adjust the screen. Raise them up a little bit more. And let's reach for the sky. Push down and back. And let's form a ball on the right side with the right hand on top. And we're just going to move the ball over to the other side. Rotate it, turn your head slightly, and go back to the other. Turning your head slightly. And turn just a little bit more. This time, let's turn at the waist 180 degrees. And then bring the ball to the center and just push the ball forward and back. Okay, then we're going to expand the ball, spread our wings, stretch your fingers at the very end. Bring the ball back to the center. Stretch the fingers and relax them. Stretch and relax. We're going to go vertically with the ball and rotate the ball. And one more time. Okay, then we're going to reach to the diagonal. Just as if we're reaching for the peanut butter jar in the back of the cabinet. And one more time on each side. And then let's make some big inward circles. Some big outward circles. And again, just remember to breathe. Try not to hold your breath. Slowly let the arms come down to your side. And just relax. Okay, so before we the footwork, let's just do the movements sitting in the chair. So again, just to repeat myself, there's three ways that we do this form. Three ways you can do it. Either sitting in a chair, if you sprain your ankle or something. Again, there's no reason not to do Tai Chi. You can sit down in the chair and do it. And then we do it standing in place, Also, if you need a chair for balance, you can use the chair for balance. And then we're going to do the footwork along with the movements. Okay, and we'll review the footwork before we actually do the stepping. Okay, so let's just do it sitting in the chair, and we're going to open the door. So slowly raise the arms up to shoulder height. Bring the hands back at shoulder height. And slowly push down like you're pushing down through the water. Push down and back. I'm going to form a ball on the right side with the right hand on top, left hand on the bottom, and we're just going to move the ball. Over to the other side, we're going to rotate the ball, and then back to the other side. And we're going to part the wild horse's mane, just like we're reaching for the peanut butter. And again, notice after every movement, we're coming back to the ball. Okay, now we're going to do the single whip. Turn the palm out and push. We'll do the single whip on the other side. And we're going to go into cloud hands. And just picture yourself taking 3 steps to the left. And that first step, just follow your palm as it comes across. On the second step, look over your palm and turn at the waist 180 degrees. Remember, on this one, we're looking for the monkeys. And then the third step, we're going to form the ball again on the left side with the left hand on top. And we'll take 3 steps to the right. Just follow your palm as it comes across. On that second step, look over your palm and turn at the waist 180 degrees. We are looking for the monkeys. On the third step, we're going to form the ball again on the right side, right hand on top. Time to repulse the monkey. Straight ahead. Turn both palms upward and turn and look at your left palm. Back to the ball. We'll do the other side. Time for the brush knee and push. Turn the left palm down and brush your left knee and push with the right hand. Turn the right palm down, brush across the right knee, and push. Fair Lady works the shuttle. We're going to rotate the ball over to the other side, turn both palms outward, and push. And we'll do the other side. Rotate the ball, turn the palms outward, push. Time for the ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. Do the ward off. Grasp the peacock's tail. And on this one, we want to follow the right arm up until it comes down and meets the inside of the left wrist. Turn and push. Separate the hands and rock back. And push upward from the back to the ball. And we'll do the other side. ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. Follow the left arm up this time until it comes down and meets the inside of the right wrist. Turn, we're going to push, separate the hands and rock back. And push upward from the waist to the shoulders. Back to the ball. We're going to move the ball to the center. We're going to close the door. Just cross the hands, separate them. Push straight ahead. Straighten the fingers and the wrists. Bring the hands back at shoulder height. And slowly back. And bring your hands to your side and relax. Okay, so now we're going to do the same movements, only standing. Standing in place. You stand up a little bit. And we're going to have to readjust the screen. There we go. Okay, so let's begin with our feet shoulder width apart. Your hands at your side. And just relax. Okay. Don't forget to breathe. So shift the weight over to the right leg, step in with the left foot, step to the side, feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed straight ahead. Okay, we're going to open the door, slowly raising the arms up to shoulder height. Bring the hands back at shoulder height, and then slowly push down and back. Okay. We're going to form a ball, and we're just going to move the ball, rotating the ball from one side to the other, and shift your weight. Weight back over to your right side. Apart the wild horse's mane. So just remember, we always come back to the ball after each movement. Whip. And cloud hands. Picture yourself taking 3 steps to the left. Follow your palm as it comes across. And shift your weight from side to side. And that second step, look over your palm, turning at the waist 180 degrees. On the third step, we're going to form the ball again on the left side, left hand on top. And then we'll go to our right side. Look at your palm as it comes across. Look over your, turn at the waist, 180 degrees. We're looking for the monkeys on this one. And the third step, we're going to form the ball. And here come the monkeys. Repulse the monkey. Back to the ball on the left hand on top, and we'll do the other side. Time for the brush knee and push. Turn the left palm down, brush across the left knee, push. Turn the right palm down, brush across the right knee, and push. Fair lady works rotate the ball, turn both palms outward, The other side. Now it's time for the ward off. The grass, peacocks. This time we're going to follow the right arm up. Comes down and meets the inside of the left wrist. Turn. Push. This time we'll from the waist to the shoulders. Back to the ball. I'm going to close the door. Bring the ball back to the center. Cross the hands and separate them. Push straight ahead. Straighten the fingers and the wrists. Bring the hands back at shoulder height. And slowly push down and back. Bring your hands at your side and step in with your left foot. Straighten up. So let me just check the time here. I can't see it on the screen. Okay, so let's review the footwork. And also, remember there's two movements that we do. Move the ball in cloud hands where we're stepping to. Okay, there's five movements that we step forward, and those are part the wild horse's mane, the single whip, the brush knee and push, fair lady works the shuttle, and the ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. There's one movement where we step backwards, and that's repulse the monkey. Okay, so let's just review the footwork on the forward stepping movements. See if I can get the screen adjusted correctly. Okay, so when we do the forward stepping movements, we want to step to a 45-degree angle, shift the weight forward, shift the weight back, and pivot on your left heel. Okay. Step to the diagonal, that 45 angle, shift the weight forward, rock back, and pivot. So let's do that again, just to make sure we have this down, so this will be helpful for the newer students. Okay. Step to the diagonal, shift the weight forward, shift the weight back, and pivot. You want to have that foot going straight ahead after you do the pivot. So let's put this in into effect along with the movements. So when we part the wild horse's mane, we step to the diagonal, part the wild horse's mane, rock back and pivot, step to the diagonal, we're parting the wild horse's mane, rock back and pivot. Okay, same thing with the single whip. Single whip's another forward stepping movement. Make the hook or the tail of the snake. Remember, I think I mentioned last week that picture this as the tail of a snake. The hand that comes across is the head of the snake. We step to the diagonal, and the head of the snake is striking. So it makes it a nice way to picture this movement. Okay, we'll do the other side. Okay, the brush knee and push. So On this one, we're going to turn the left palm down, step to that diagonal at 45-degree angle, brush, cross the left knee, push, rock back and pivot so the left foot is going straight ahead. Okay, step up, turn the right palm down, step, brush, push, rock back and pivot. So you can feel that you're moving forward on these steps. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. Fair Lady works the shuttle. Step to the diagonal, rotate the ball, push, rock back and pivot so the left foot's going straight ahead. Step to the diagonal, back and pivot. And the same thing with the ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. Step to the diagonal, the ward off. Pivot, step to the diagonal, grasp the peacock's tail. Okay, so the only one where we step backwards on is repulse the monkey. Let me get my feet in here. Okay, so I'm going to step, repulse the monkey, raise the toe. So I think we mentioned at one time when we did this that this is also known as the ta-da position. So here we go. Step back. Ta-da! Okay, so again, we'll do it on this side. Step back. Okay, remember we want to raise the palms upward towards the ceiling. So we had the footwork on that, but let's get the hands in here. So you step back, push, turn the palms upward, lift the right toe, and turn and look at your left palm. So things going on here. Step back, lift the left toe, turn and look at your right palm. Both hands are pointing, palms are up towards the ceiling. Let me check the time because I know it's sitting late. Okay. So, the side steps, we're going to move the ball. Just step to the side, bring in the right foot, step to the right, sideways. Okay. The other one is cloud hands, where we're stepping sideways. Okay. So on the cloud hands, we're going to take 3 steps to the left side. And that second step, you want to look over your palm, turn at the waist, 180 degrees. We'll do the other side. And we should have just enough time to go through the entire form. All right, so let's go from the very beginning. And this time I'm going to just call off the movements. Got about 5 minutes left, six minutes. So I'm just going to call off the movements as we go through this. So again, begin with your feet shoulder width apart. Relax, relax. And don't forget to breathe. Here we go. Open the door. move the ball. And hard, go out, aim. Single whip. Move back a little bit. We're going to go into loud hands, stepping to the side. Pulse the monkey. Brush knee and push. And this time, you can test your balance. Lift your right foot. And we'll do the other side. Brush knee and push. This time, lift the left foot. Your lady works the shuttle. And the ward off and grass peacock's tail. And the ward off over on the other side. And close the door. Okay, so it's about 10:30. So before we close this up, let's let's do our Tai Chi salute. Make a fist with the right hand. Put the fist of the right hand in the palm of the left hand. Extend your fingers and cover up the little hole in the fist with your left thumb. And to show respect for one another, we bow to each other and we say Pang Yomen Zai Jin, Pang Yomen Zai Jin, and Pang Yomen Zai Jin, which means goodbye, friends.